What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's get into it. Joy Taylor and Earl Watson. You people have badgered me about this for some weird reason. You guys seen me on our Instagram page leave a message, and I'm always a constructive person. When she first got on the show, I detailed between her and Jen, and who I thought was better. I mean, she was better eye candy in my opinion, than Jen. I think Jen was more polished for the job. It is very difficult to, you know, deal with Skip. He's not the very ideal person sometimes to work with. So she moved on to the Colin Hall, show, and they used to have Earl Watson appear on Fox Sports 1 and be a guest. And this is back when they started dating, and next thing you know, Earl don't do the show anymore, and she moves over to Colin's show, and Earl's over there. And he rarely comes back. I don't think he's been back to Undisputed. And then they start this dating thing, and it just went public with it. Like they're an actual couple. Now, Joy was married before in the past, and what have you. She constantly talks about being in an abusive relationship. We don't know if that relationship was the relationship she was in when she was married before. I doubt it, but you know, after recently getting divorced in 2018, it's like she jumped right into another relationship with Earl Watson. Now, normally when someone's married for 2 years and gets a divorce, there were a lot of writings on the wall before the marriage even took place or an engagement. So, somebody just came through and sent me a message. Sorry about that. So, going into this relationship with the two, I thought it moved way too fast, but it's their business. So I really didn't care. But I thought I was happy for them. I like Earl Watson as a coach. I think he can teach basketball probably better than he can coach it, if you know what that means. I think he's was a good fit for her. I feel like she needed somebody like him around. And they kind of look like brother and sister, to be honest. And, something, how they say when you find the right person, y'all start to look alike. You be with your spouse so long, y'all start to favor each other. And that's how you know it's forever. I'm like, whoever said that is a nutcase. But you look at Skip Bayless and his wife. She looked like Skip Bayless with a wig on. You look at everything else, right? In this relationship. It's another case of somebody I believe just going way too fast in a relationship. She started dating somebody. She was already coming out of a bad engagement relationship thing, and she jumped spearheaded right into this thing with Earl. And, Earl's coming off a breakup out of his relationship. He's got a young daughter to take care of, so I thought it was kind of fast when they come popping up with engagement rings, but this is Hollywood, entertainment life, you know? More power to them. It might work. And you guys inquired about it, not me. But I found out word around the campfire is they had a really big fight. Like in mid-November or sometime. And, Joy's very bossy. And she's very pushy. Somebody called her a boy in a woman's body. But Joy has always been a tomboy. She's built, she come from a long line of brothers. She comes from a big family. She's got big man hands, big feet, like her dad. She got her dad's feet and hands. She's loves to play sports and played basketball. She played all kind of sports. Joy was a tomboy. But like I try to tell you, she's very dominant. Her personality is I'm confident. I'm gonna go forward. But then she has like false confidence because then she certain situations she draw back. But then she likes to be in charge of certain situations and control the narrative at all times. And sometimes it can be overbearing. This is what I've been told. So we don't know what Earl's situation is, but they said both sides have decided to be respectful of one another and not talk about it. But the engagement is off for now, and there's no really talk of them getting back together as of right now. That's what I heard. So, you know how I feel about situations like this. I don't even like to get involved in going back and forth with these subjects. It's touchy, touchy, touchy. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Me, you know me. I'm done. Please don't ask me to follow this up. I just have no connection with it, and I really wanted them to make it. And who knows if they don't make it. They might get back together. But for the young ladies who might be listening to this, all three of you, I want you I want you to listen to this carefully, okay? And I want you to hear it clearly. Take your time. Everybody like to do the other girl thing. TYT, take your time. Take your time. You could like someone. If that person likes you in the way that you want them to like you, they'll be there. Take your time. To jump out of one relationship and spearhead into another one, that ultimately never works. The percentages of that working is very low. And if that is your goal in life, is to have something that lasts, that format almost never works. Stop feeling you're on the clock. I'm 25 and I thought I'd be married by 25. I, I dated a girl like that. She was panicking because she was 25. And she thought she'd be married at the time. This was many moons ago. But she was panicking. I thought I'd be married by now. So take your time, ladies. That's all I got to say is take your time. The right person will be there. Just don't rush and spend years with the wrong person trying to force him to be the right person. And for men, stop getting involved with women under false pretenses. Not to say this is the case here. I'm just saying, if you see something is wrong here, don't force it by getting engaged. Don't buy the ring and go down the aisle and get married and all this when you know the problems are on the front door. The problems was on the porch before you walked in the house. You saw the problems. You couldn't even fix the problems when you were dating. You just avoided them. And now that you're married, those same problems are coming up. And you're like, damn, I thought this would change. Why? You did nothing but avoid it. They're still there. So, anyhow, I'm out. Don't forget, hit the Cash App up. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Deuces.